Thanks for clicking on the video. If you like what you hear, please drop a comment and say hi. It'd help me out a lot.
The bar is a kaleidoscope of cultures. Neon tubes snake around the ceiling, painting alien faces in green and gold. 4 beings squeeze into a battered booth. An apex predator with scarred scales and pride in his eyes. A delicate insectoid clutching a satchel. A time-sensitive with iridescent skin, and a weathered human with a haunted smile. They're here for reasons they only half remember. A Father's Day on some old Earth calendar. It starts as a joke. To fathers, may they live long enough to become a story. 4 mugs rise, clinking. Laughter rings out, but fades as the apex predator leans forward. Voice rumbling. Let's see whose father left the deepest scar. The others smirk, but there's tension. The kind that means tonight, words will matter. The apex predator's voice is gravel and thunder. On my 6th cycle, my father woke me before dawn. No words, he led me to the pit, the rite of survival. He describes the agony, the descent into darkness, the yowls of unseen beasts, the rations tossed from above, always just out of reach. Every scar I carry, I earned it down there. Nights listening to the growls, days fighting for scraps, waiting for him to pull me out, but he never did, not once. The young predator, bloodied and limping, climbs the wall with shredded claws. At the top, his father's silhouette, unmoved, silent, watching. Later, I learned he never left the rim. He watched every fight, every wound, not to help, but to see if I deserved his legacy. I hated him then. Now, with cubs of my own, I understand. Love, for us, is survival. He raises his mug again, eyes hard. He taught me pain and mercy, and both I pass on. The insectoid cradles a strange crystalline instrument as she begins. We don't have fathers, not as you do, just functions. But one drone, my code donor, he broke the rules. She paints a picture. Secret lessons in a honey-lit tunnel, the gentle click of music played after curfew, a forbidden name whispered in the dark. He taught me the songs of other worlds, how to question, how to want. When the hive found out, they erased him, every trace, every scent, every note he'd sung. But I remembered. Her fingers pluck the instrument, letting a single note ring out. The others are silent. I ran, carrying his rebellion in my chest. When I play, I hear him. I know I'm more than a function. I'm a choice. The time-sensitive alien's eyes shimmer as they speak. My father lived time backwards. When I was born, he was already old. For him, I was a memory fading. Each year, he grew younger, forgetting who I was, forgetting himself. A swirl of images, shared sunsets that meant parting for one, reunion for the other. Meals eaten in reverse, goodbyes disguised as hellos. One day, I saw nothing behind his eyes. The next, he was gone, back into time, or maybe forward. But our last moment, for him, was the first. He held me as a newborn and said, I don't know you, but I love you anyway. That's how he left me. A soft, aching silence follows. The human sits quiet, letting the silence hold before he speaks. We crashed on Riven Prime, hostile planet, monsters, storms, everything out there wanted us dead. But my dad, he never showed fear. He taught me to make traps, find water, told jokes when the storms got too close. The father binding a wound in secret, teeth gritted in pain, then stepping out to teach his son how to set a snare. The two of them huddled under makeshift shelters, firelight reflecting in the father's tired eyes. I didn't see it then. He was hurt, badly, hid it so I'd feel safe. Every day he carried me further, until we reached a rescue beacon. He collapsed after, never got back up. He clears his throat, fighting for control. I spent years thinking I was weak. Now, with kids of my own, I know better. Strength is carrying others when you can't even carry yourself. I hope I'm half as strong as he was. The 4 mugs rest quietly. The laughter has faded. Even the bar's noise seems to pause. The predator finally says, "We all carry scars, but some we thank our fathers for." The insectoid plucks another soft note. The time-sensitive raises her glass. The human, eyes wet, smiles. "To those who made us strong, and to those who made us whole," someone says. The 4 glasses clink. For a moment, all is still. Outside, the storm rages on, but inside, there is warmth, and the echo of 100 fathers in every shape and story.